The first thing I want to talk about is leaders and how they need to lead and learn differently. Because this technology can really reinvent your company, it's the first time a technology really needed to be understood by the business people. Like when PCs were invented, you really didn't have to understand the technology, you just had
Right.
to use it. Same thing with your iPhone. But this technology requires a deep understanding of what the technology is and what it can do before you even start to actually use it in your organization. And so we really created for leaders a learning framework that has really five components to it.
All right, so you talked about leaders, you talked about workers, and you talked about trust and responsibility. I want to dive into each of those, but
Okay.
I'm gonna start with the workers.
Okay.
Because I know you well, and I know you always start with people.
Yeah.
So let's start with the workers. Where are they on this concept? How do they feel about Gen AI?
There's kind of a paradox, to be honest with you. First, I'm really optimistic about it because 94% of workers actually see that the technology is going to help them do their job. That's extraordinary. That's almost every single worker we surveyed believes that generative AI is going to be helpful to them. But on the flip side, almost 60% are concerned about job loss and about the mental health impacts from using generative AI as part of their work. So optimistic because they see the value, but really starting to see some things leaders need to focus on.